you the story of Jesus' mom. But first, did you know that a month ago, a month means 30 days. Remember Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's only one day.
Halloween, right around Halloween, guess where I was? I was where Jesus lived when he was a little boy. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
The country that Jesus lives in is called Israel. Say it, Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, and I was there. And did you know that I was in Jesus' house where he lived when he was a little boy?
Yeah.
And I saw the room that he stayed in. And guess what else? I saw his mommy's house. Before she got married and lived in the house that she had with her husband Joseph and baby Jesus. I got to be in that house too. You know what those houses are made out of? What do you think they're made out of?
Food. Clouds?
No, what do you, if you think about houses, you think about like bricks maybe? Bricks? Or wood?
Wood.
Like wood? Like your house is, if I looked at your house, I'll bet you have like wooden or vinyl
I don't have wood.
siding or brick or something.
I have one.
Okay.
I got two houses.
So guess what?
I have one too.
You have two houses?
I have three houses.
Okay. So guess what? Let me tell you something. Jesus' houses were built with big, huge stones. Like this big. And almost like Legos. They were stacked up high. And then, bless you. And then they'd walk into the house, and then it was almost like a big room like this, where it was almost like being in a cave. Isn't that interesting? A cave? Well, you didn't live in a cave, but they would carve the houses out sometimes, and then they'd build these big stones. And so Mary is Jesus' mommy, and she was a young girl. You know, when I say girl, a young woman, she's probably about 16 or so, you know, okay? And she was at her house, and something happened. And that's what I'm going to tell you. There was a young girl who was engaged. That just simply means she's going to be married. Okay? A man asked her, Mary, please, will you marry me? And she said yes. And his name was Joseph. Now, who's Joseph? He was the great grandson of King David. Woo! King David. I got to see King David's house too.
That's just like
I saw his house.
uncle.
King David's
That's
house.
just like my uncle's name. His name is
Is David?
No, his name is Uncle David.
Uncle David. Do you know that we have Uncle Davids in my family too? My brother's name is David, and my son's name is David. So a lot of Davids going around, aren't there? One morning, okay, ready? One morning, this girl was minding her own business when suddenly a great warrior of light, there he is, he just showed up, and he's bright. A great warrior of light appeared right there in her bedroom. He was Gabriel. Say Gabriel.
Gabriel.
And he was an angel, a messenger from heaven. Angels are messengers for God, or they're warriors for God. Okay? So he's being a messenger angel. When she saw the tall, shining man standing there, angels look like men. Okay? Mary was frightened. You don't need to be scared, Gabriel said. God is very happy with you. She looked around to see if he was talking about somebody else. Mary, Gabriel said, and he laughed. He goes, Mary, with such gladness. And Mary's eyes filled with sudden tears, like the angel was glad to be with Mary, because God sent the angel to her. Mary, you're going to have a baby, a little boy. You will call him Jesus. He's God's own son. He's the one. He's the rescuer. The God who put all the planets in the sky and all the stars and the moon, That same God who made everything in the whole world,
He
the whole
made earth.
universe, he made earth, the one who could do anything at all, was going to make himself small. A baby. Wait, God was sending a baby to rescue the world?
Yeah.
That's too wonderful, Mary said, and felt her heart beating hard. How can this be true? Is anything too wonderful for God? Gabriel asked. So Mary trusted God. She believed the angel and she trusted God that she's going to have a baby. And she said, I'm God's servant. Whatever God says, I will do. So she is going to have baby Jesus. So the next time I'm here, we're going to talk about how baby Jesus came to the earth and was born. The end.